You will hear about the African Union. Yes, it exists. But what is the effect of the African Union in reality? We cannot talk about integration in the theme and not talk about the African Union. Because it is this organization that should unite us, create real integration. But we regret to see these wars that persist on the African continent, killing millions of young people. And that this organization, which has heads of state, with armies, is unable to organize itself to support certain countries. The Union is not just a word. The Union is a symbol. And we, the youth, should learn a lesson from this situation to unite, to make integration a reality. I was unpleasantly surprised when Ethiopia, which hosts the headquarters of the African Union, was experiencing a conflict. And when I saw the Prime Minister put on a military uniform and announce the closure of the university in Addis Ababa to face the threat. I did not see any action from the African Union to protect these headquarters. Most Western states saw Addis Ababa falling, packing up and leaving. Ethiopia fought, found an internal solution, and is living more or less in peace today. The children of Congo have been dying for years. Several other conflicts, such as in Sudan, exist on the continent. We would have liked to see the African Union generate the forces and all the necessary strategies to support these states so they can regain peace. For nearly 10 years, the Sahel has been the theater of international terrorism. But we see no support from these organizations to find a solution to this problem. Worse, a few days ago, a country foreign to Africa openly announced having supported and participated in a cowardly terrorist and barbaric attack against the forces of our confederation in Tinsawatten. The African Union did not utter a word to condemn this interference by a state outside of Africa in the internal affairs of our states. I would like them to hear this and therefore break their silence and take action so that the youth can believe in the African Union.
So basically, a strong message indeed. Ibrahim Traore was highlighting the fundamental issues and the core of the corruptions within the African Union. So addressing all of these leaders in the African Union Summit, and may by God's grace this time to wake up from the coma that they live in. Some of them they do, and by God's grace to jump on this revolution, to jump on this terrain of change, of new institution, a bright future, and a new Africa. So that's what's needed for the time being. Massive transformation in the whole continent in Africa, and which by far up to this moment, Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traore, they're doing their best. They're doing great actually, and they are setting up example, and may the rest of Africa follow suit, because sacrifices is needed, you know what I mean, to build country infrastructure and to bring a real change, and that's what is like a milestone the Burkina Faso achieved, and like setting by the examples, you know, not by like a flattery and sugar coated words